Children have active imaginations. They love to be the superhero that defeats the enemy and saves the day. But every 3 minutes, somewhere in the world, a child comes up against a very real enemy in cancer. Survival rates have greatly increased over the past 50 years, but cancer is still the leading cause of death by disease for children. 1 in 5 children will not survive, and 3 out of the 5 survivors will develop side effects that dramatically affect their quality of life. Fortunately, childhood cancer only makes up 1% of all cancers, which is great unless you're that 1%. As a result, there isn't a lot of targeted funding for childhood cancer. This means children are typically treated with drugs developed for adults. The toxicity of the treatments cause children to have bad side effects, and they often develop other cancers or have long-term side effects like learning disabilities, hearing and memory loss, and issues with their hearts, lungs, and bones. Childhood cancer doesn't just impact the child, but their entire families as well. As home life is disrupted, families are often split during treatments, and there's an increased financial burden. Developing better treatments and finding cures requires research that is both complex and expensive, as the development of a new therapy can take 15 years. While there are numerous cancer charities and researchers doing great work, better coordination between them can mean better research for better treatments and faster cures for children with cancer. But what if there was a plan to kill childhood cancer? What if all the childhood cancer groups could come together to find a cure? This would mean we could invest to accelerate special treatments for children that minimize impact, improve the quality of their life, and ultimately find cures. Investing in research today can create a bright future for kids with cancer. To make this a reality, there are 3 things that we can do. 1. Educate. Get informed about childhood cancer and spread the word. Begin discussions at all levels and sectors across the globe so that we can create a ripple effect of meaningful conversations that can lead to mobilizing forces and turn these conversations into real action. 2. Collaborate. Across all borders. Work together and encourage others to work together too. Fund collaborative projects that transcend all borders. Fund across foundations, researchers, governments, and academia. Do it across cancers, fields of science across the country and across the globe. Become a donor without borders. 3. Donate. Give to institutions that conduct world-class research that will bring us closer to finding a cure. And also, fund the young, brilliant minds and blue-sky thinking that just may find the answers that lead to cures. It is our ability to coordinate our efforts that will make the most of the passionate work being done in childhood cancer research. By focusing on these 3 key areas, we can create a better life for children with cancer, and ultimately the breakthroughs that will lead to the cures and eliminate cancers once and for all. Key to making this a reality is changing how we think about how we tackle the problem. Because when you help a child across the table, you're helping a child across the country and across the globe. Finding cures for childhood cancer isn't child's play. And while it takes a village to raise a child, it takes a global village to save a child with cancer.